Hello, beautiful people. Enjoy today's episode of Tales by Proverbs. Watch, listen, and learn. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the subscribe button after you watch and drop your comment. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Have you ever tried to build something really quickly, like a tall tower with blocks, and then it fell down right away? But when you built slowly and carefully, it stayed standing. There's an ancient African proverb that says, "A house carved in patience never collapses." It sounds like it's about building houses. But what it's really teaching is something much bigger. Anything great in life takes time, and if you rush, it will fall apart. But if you're patient and do things slowly and carefully, what you build will last forever. If you've ever gotten frustrated because something was taking too long, or rushed through something and ruined it, or wondered why good things seem to take forever, this proverb is about to show you that patience is the secret ingredient that makes things last. Let me tell you about two builders named Kofi and Jabari. Kofi and Jabari were both learning to be builders in their village. They were the same age, had the same teacher, and started learning at the same time. But they were very, very different in how they worked. The village chief announced one day, "We need 2 new houses built. Kofi, you will build 1 house on the east side of the village. Jabari, you will build 1 house on the west side. Begin your work." Both young men were excited. This was their chance to show everyone what they could do. This was their test to become master builders. Kofi immediately thought, "I'm going to build the fastest house anyone has ever seen. I'll finish first and everyone will be so impressed. They'll call me the fastest builder in the whole region." Jabari thought differently, "I'm going to build the strongest house anyone has ever seen. I'll take my time and do everything right. It might take longer, but it will be perfect." The next morning, both builders started their work. Kofi rushed. He woke up early and started digging the foundation, but he didn't dig very deep. "Deep enough," he said, even though his teacher had taught him to dig deeper. "I need to work fast." Jabari worked slowly. He carefully measured where to dig. He dug deep, exactly as his teacher had taught him. Even when the sun was hot and the work was hard, he didn't skip any steps. By the end of the first day, Kofi had already finished his foundation and started putting up walls. People walking by said, "Wow, look how fast Kofi is working. He's already on the walls." Jabari was still digging his foundation, making sure it was exactly right. People walking by shook their heads. "Jabari is so slow. He's still digging while Kofi is already building walls." Kofi heard the praise and worked even faster. He mixed his mortar, the mud and clay that holds bricks together, but he didn't mix it properly. He was in a hurry. "Good enough," he said, slapping it between bricks quickly. Jabari mixed his mortar carefully, adding exactly the right amount of water, stirring it completely, making sure it was perfect. It took longer, but the mixture was strong. After 1 week, Kofi's house was almost finished. It had walls, a roof, windows, and a door. He stood back proudly. "Done," he announced. "I built a house in 1 week. I'm the fastest builder ever." The villagers came to see. They were amazed. 1 week. That's incredible. They clapped and praised Kofi. He felt like a hero. Jabari was only halfway done with his house. He was still carefully placing each brick, making sure every corner was straight, every wall was strong, every connection was solid. People looked at him and whispered, "So slow. Kofi is already finished and Jabari is still working." Jabari felt embarrassed. He felt like everyone thought he was a bad builder because he was slow. But he remembered what his teacher had taught him. "Patience, my student. A house carved in patience never collapses. Speed impresses today. Strength impresses forever." So Jabari kept working slowly, carefully, patiently. After 3 weeks, Jabari finally finished his house. It looked beautiful. Every brick was perfectly placed. Every wall was straight and strong. Every corner was exact. The foundation was deep and solid. By this time, people had stopped talking about the houses. Kofi's house was old news. Everyone had moved on to other things. Then the rainy season came. Big storms arrived with heavy rain and strong winds. Water poured from the sky like rivers. Wind pushed against the houses like giant invisible hands. One night, there was a terrible storm, the worst storm the village had seen in years. Rain flooded the ground. Wind howled and shook everything. In the morning, the villagers came out to see the damage. Kofi's house, the one everyone had praised, the one built in just 1 week, had collapsed, completely fallen down. The shallow foundation had washed away in the rain. The weak mortar had dissolved. The rushed walls had crumbled. All that was left was a pile of broken bricks and disappointment. Kofi stood there looking at his collapsed house, tears running down his face. All his fast work, all the praise, all his pride, gone. Destroyed in one night. Then everyone walked to the west side of the village to check on Jabari's house. It was standing perfectly. Not one brick out of place. Not one crack in the walls. The deep foundation had held firm. The strong mortar had stayed solid. The carefully built walls hadn't moved at all. Jabari's slow, patient work had created something that could survive the storm. Kofi's fast, rushed work had created something that collapsed at the first test. The village chief called everyone together. He pointed to Kofi's pile of rubble, then to Jabari's standing house. "Look carefully," the chief said. "Here is an important lesson. Kofi built quickly and impressed us all for one day. Jabari built slowly and people thought he was too slow. But which house is still standing? The one built with patience." He continued, "There is an old proverb our ancestors gave us. A house carved in patience never collapses. This doesn't just mean houses made of bricks. It means anything in life you want to build: friendships, skills, reputation, knowledge, character. If you rush, it will collapse. If you're patient, it will last." So what is this African proverb really teaching us? A house carved in patience never collapses. Let me explain in simple words. Carved in patience means built slowly, carefully, with time and attention to every detail. Never collapses means it lasts, it stays strong, it survives storms. The proverb is saying, when you build something with patience, taking your time, doing it right, not rushing, what you create will be strong and lasting. But when you rush and try to do things quickly, what you create will be weak and will fall apart. Think about it like this. Imagine you're coloring a picture. If you rush and scribble fast, the colors go outside the lines, you miss spots, and it looks messy. But if you color slowly and carefully, staying inside the lines, making sure every part is colored, the picture looks beautiful. Life works the same way. The things you rush through fall apart. The things you do patiently last forever. Here's what the proverb teaches us. First, great things take time. Anything worth having, whether it's a skill, a friendship, a project, or a dream, takes time to build properly. You can't rush greatness. A tree doesn't grow in one day. A butterfly doesn't come out of its cocoon in 1 hour. Good things have their own pace and you have to respect that. Second, shortcuts create weakness. Every time Kofi took a shortcut, shallow foundation, weak mortar, rushed walls, he thought he was being smart and efficient. But he was actually creating weakness. Shortcuts save time today but cost you everything tomorrow. Third, patience creates strength. Every time Jabari took his time, digging deep, mixing properly, placing carefully, people thought he was being slow and inefficient. But he was actually creating strength. Patience takes more time today but saves you from disaster tomorrow. Fourth, the test reveals the truth. When everything is calm, both houses looked okay. Kofi's house looked impressive because it went up so fast. But the storm revealed the truth. Fast and weak loses to slow and strong. Life will test everything you build. The question is, will what you build survive the test? Let me tell you what happened after the storm. Kofi had to start over completely. But this time he was different. He had learned his lesson the hard way. He asked Jabari, "Will you teach me to build with patience?" Jabari smiled. "Of course. But I have to warn you, it's slow. It's hard. It's not as exciting as rushing. But what we build together will last." So they worked together to build Kofi a new house. This time, Kofi fought his urge to rush. When he wanted to dig a shallow foundation, Jabari would say, "Deeper. Patience." When he wanted to mix the mortar quickly, Jabari would say, "Slower. Patience." When he wanted to slap bricks together fast, Jabari would say, "Carefully. Patience." It took Kofi 2 months to build his new house. 2 months. His first house had taken just 1 week. But when it was done, Kofi stood back and felt something different than before. Before, he had felt pride that he was fast. Now he felt confidence that his house was strong. "You know what's interesting?" Kofi said to Jabari. "The slow way actually feels better. When I was rushing, I was stressed and worried the whole time. But building slowly, I felt calm. I enjoyed the work. And now, looking at this house, I know it will survive any storm." Jabari nodded. That's the gift of patience. It's not just that what you build is stronger. It's that you feel better while building it. Rush creates stress. Patience creates peace. Years passed. Many storms came and went. Both houses stood strong, Jabari's first patient house and Kofi's second patient house. Both lasted because both were carved in patience. So here's what you need to know. In our world today, everything is about speed. Fast food. Fast internet. Fast results. Everyone wants everything right now, immediately, instantly. But the proverb reminds us, speed is not strength. Fast is not better. Quick is not quality. The best things in life, real friendship, real skill, real knowledge, real character, cannot be microwaved. They have to be slow cooked with patience. Are you learning to read? It takes time. Be patient with yourself. Every day you practice, you're building a skill that will last your whole life. Are you learning to play an instrument? It takes time. Don't give up because you're not good immediately. Every patient practice session builds strength. Are you trying to make a real friend? It takes time. Real friendship isn't built in one day. It's built through many days of kindness, trust, and patience. Are you working on a project? Take your time. Do it right. Don't rush to finish first. Rush to finish strong. Here's my question for you. What's something in your life that you've been rushing? What's something you've been impatient with? Maybe it's homework you rush through to go play. Maybe it's a skill you want to be good at right now without practice. Maybe it's a friendship you're trying to force too fast. Here's my challenge. This week, pick one thing and practice patience with it. Instead of rushing, slow down. Do it carefully. Take your time. Build it right. See how it feels different. See how the results are different. See how patience changes everything. And remember, every time you want to rush, every time you want to take a shortcut, every time you think, this is taking too long, remember the two houses. Remember the storm. Remember which one was still standing when the test came. A house carved in patience never collapses. Your life is the house you're building. Your character is the house you're building. Your skills are the house you're building. Your friendships are the house you're building. Build with patience. Dig deep foundations. Mix things properly. Place each brick carefully. It will take longer. People might think you're too slow. But when the storms of life come, and they will come for everyone, your house will stand. The rushed house impresses today. The patient house lasts forever. Which house are you building? Build slowly. Build carefully. Build patiently. Build something that will still be standing long after the fast builder's work has crumbled to dust. A house carved in patience never collapses. Never. Now go build yours.